Hi, my name is Courtney Ryder, and I'm going to be giving a speech on pro-life. Here are my note cards. And here's my audience. Watching a baby come into this world is one of the most amazing things a person can experience. If you have never been able to experience a child being born, I'm sure that you have seen the joy on the new parents' faces after they brought the child home from the hospital. Pro-life changes and saves lives. Decisions about bringing a child into this world will not only change your life at that moment, but change your life forever. Pro-life and abortion are a major controversy in our world today. Pro-life choices have worse health effects, mentally, emotionally, and physical, than when you actually give birth to a child. The mental, emotional, and physical effects of this choice will change your life forever. The decision is yours. Will you allow yourself to suffer these health problems over a split-quick decision? The mental effects of giving birth are far less serious than those of couples who have had abortions. Couples who have abortions have more mental illness than those with children. According to a study done by abortion.com, women who have abortions are more likely to be prescribed psychotropic medicines, and they are more likely to have nervous disorders. Women often have sleeping problems. The couples usually have higher suicidal rates also. Those who give birth to newborns do not usually have suicidal symptoms. Newborns bring about new learning experiences to those with parents and keep their minds sharp and focused. The second effect is the emotional aspect. Women often have post-abortion syndrome. Post-abortion syndrome is caused after having an abortion. It causes much stress, and women usually end up in psychiatric hospitals. They're often diagnosed with many disorders. They usually have alcohol abuse problems, drug abuse problems. They take up the habit of smoking. They usually go through divorces, and if not, they're not usually with the man who got them pregnant by the time they get done with having the abortion. It also increases sexual dysfunction. Women and men who have had abortions often become depressed. Children often put financial struggles on young families, and there's a better solution than abortion when these financial struggles come along. The best option is to choose adoption. There are plenty of families struggling emotionally because they can't have children. Adoption relieves them of this financial burden. The last effect that affects health problems is the physical aspect of the health on the mother and the child. Of course, when you have an abortion, the child is killed either by the time they're 6 weeks old. Sometimes it's even up to birth. Having abortion also causes problems on the mother. Future pregnancies often lead to miscarriages, and some women cannot even be pregnant after they have an abortion. It often causes internal bleeding from the child's pieces left over in the woman if they do not have them removed. They often have bowel movement problems, bladder injuries, and breast cancer. Teens are at a much higher risk for these health problems if they have abortions, and most of the abortions are within teens. The stats of abortions is a very shocking statistic. These are just some different facts about abortions and the child developmental stages. At day 22, the child's heart begins to beat. Week 3, the child has a backbone, nervous system, and the nervous system begins to form. At week 5, the child has legs and hands, and at week 6, the brain waves begin to, you can actually see the brain waves when the hospital does tests. It forms a mouth mouth and lips, and also fingernails begin to form. At week 7, it has eyelids and toes and a cute little nose. And at week 8, the internal organs, and it also begins to form bones. Also at week 8, the baby can hear. So the baby can hear you talking to it, or if you listen to music, and you can hear that also. At week 9 and 10, the baby develops teeth, and it can move its head and frown. At week 11, the baby can cling its hands to things and grab things. And at week 12, it can feel the pain with its nervous system, and it's fully developed and can suck its thumb. At week 14, the baby's heart pumps blood, and at week 17, the baby can actually dream. The statistics of abortions are very shocking. For every 2 babies born in America, 1 dies in an abortion. 700,000 abortions occur in America each year, after 9 weeks of pregnancy. Only 1% of abortions are because of rape or incest, which is a very shocking statistic. 3% are of abnormalities, and 3% are of women with health problems. This leaves 93% of abortions as a cause of birth control. Let's lower these statistics. Today I hope that I was able to give you a little bit of information about abortion and why you should be pro-life, and I hope that I was able to sway your decisions and cause an increase in knowledge. Thank you.